And good afternoon from Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley, West Virginia. Fred Persinger II with you, getting ready to call the play-by-play of this matchup of the 2026 American Legion State Tournament. Game number 3 features South Charleston taking on Bridgeport, and what should be a pretty good matchup between these two teams. We've already had 2 games that have been played here today. We've got one more that will be played after this one, going back and looking to see where we're at right now. Starting the day off, it was Berkeley Post, number 14, defeating Parkersburg Post 15 by the score of 8-4. In that game, Marshall Derrick had a great game, 3 for 4, home run, 5 RBIs in that matchup to give Berkeley Post the win. So they will move on to play tomorrow afternoon at around 4 o'clock. For Parkersburg, they will play tomorrow at 10 a.m. against the loser of this game. And then our second game was Wheeling, the 2-time defending state champs. They defeat Potomac Valley by the score of 10-0. Wheeling moves on. They will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night against the winner of our next game, while the loser of this next game will take on Potomac Valley. That game will take place tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So there we are with the games that have been played. The one we got coming up next featuring South Charleston and Bridgeport. Then we'll close out day number 1 with Morgantown Post 2 against the Beckley Bash Post 32. That is the lineup here from Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley. When we come back, we will give you the starting lineups. We're ready to go with the first pitch between South Charleston and Bridgeport. It's coming up next on Video Productions and the Metro News TV Network.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't...
The same year the first commercial flight soared and the Panama Canal opened, Greer Industries was born. Herbert and Agnes Greer began in Morgantown, West Virginia, striking the first pick into the limestone formation that would become the backbone of one of the state's great industrial legacies. From the roads we drive on, the buildings we build, and the communities we serve, Greer Industries has been delivering quality for decades. At Greer Industries, we've been improving lives for more than a century.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong. And they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of the industry's best limited warranty. Visit your Honda Marine dealer today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley, getting ready for this matchup between South Charleston and Bridgeport. South Charleston post 94, Bridgeport post 68. Bridgeport will be the home team. We'll look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the batting lineups for South Charleston, they will go this way. Leading off will be Joel Nelson from George Washington, playing second base. Batting second, Braxton Burke, plays at St. Albans, just graduated this year. He'll be at shortstop. Batting third for South Charleston, plays at GW, just graduated this year, Luke Gordon, playing center field. Batting fourth will be Ryan Anderson. He is got GW as well, class of 27. Eli Smith will be on the mound for South Charleston. George Washington product, just graduated this year. Gavin Comer from St. Albans, playing third base. He will be batting seventh, or actually batting sixth from the class of 26. Batting seventh will be Wyatt Pence from Huntington St. Joe in the class of 27. Carter McClung batting 8th from Scott High School. He graduated in 2025. And Preston Keffler will be batting 9th, playing left field from Winfield. That is the offensive lineup for South Charleston. When you look at that defensive setup for the Bridgeport Post 68, 18-5 on the season. They will go this way. Their batting lineup will go. Luke Rowing will be leading off, playing second base. Colton Edwards playing shortstop from Lincoln High School, batting second. Owen Sunderricker will be on the mound from Bridgeport. Guy Avello will be playing center field. He's also from Bridgeport. Dom Fazelaire will be playing first base from Bridgeport. Cole Arnett from Bridgeport playing left field. Chase Kinsey batting 7th from Grafton. Batting 8th will be Alex Green. He plays right field from Lincoln. And Colin Verboski will be batting 9th. He plays at North Marion High School. That is the way both lineups will go in this matchup. Eli Smith will be pitching for South Charleston. And then you will have Owen Sundernaker pitching for Bridgeport. Once again, this is game 3 of 4 here this evening. And coming up next, we'll have Morgantown and Beckley. Those two teams have not played in this season. Of course, the winner of this tournament will move on to the Mid-Atlantic Regional Tournament coming up in Cherryville, North Carolina. Those games will start on August the 5th. This is the first day of what we hope will be 4 straight days if the weather works out for us, which looks to be pretty good right now. So you've got 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, and then, of course, 4 games on Saturday. And a couple of games on Sunday, and we could finish with 1 or 2 games on Monday as we get a state champion. Once again, Wheeling have already played. They are the 2-time defending state champs. They rolled in their first matchup 10-0 today, so they are moving on in that winner's bracket. And they will play coming up tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and they will actually be the winner of our next game, Morgantown and Beckley, coming up for you this evening. After this game will be, actually the winner of this game will play Berkeley Post. That game will be played tomorrow, while the loser will come back and play Parkersburg coming up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So we're about ready to go as the teams are on the field warming up. As Bridgeport will have the pitcher Eli Smith will be warming up and getting those tosses in, and we'll be about ready to go. He will face Joel Nelson, Braxton Burke, and Luke Gordon. The first 3 to bat for South Charleston. 2 of those 3 players play ball at GW, while Braxton Burke played at St. Albans. So final warm-up tosses going on. Beautiful day here at Linda K. Epling Stadium. Partly cloudy skies. Wind blowing from left to right. Field dimensions here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, 325 down the lines, 375 in the alleys, and right around 400 in center field, turf field. Of course, this used to be the home, and West Virginia Miners played for a lot of years here and won championships. Now have a lot of high school games, American Legion games being played, college games as well with WVU Tech. So great facility here in Beckley. A lot of baseball play here throughout the year, even some fall leagues that go on as well. So final warm-up tosses for Owen Sundernaker. Once again, pitcher from Bridgeport, right-handed thrower for Bridgeport. 6'1", 170-pounder, right-handed pitcher. And stepping to the plate will be Joel Nelson. Joel Nelson, right-handed batter for South Charleston. Sondricker ready. And we're ready to go. First pitch. This is down low for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Nelson stands back in the box, and the 1-0 pitch misses off the outside part of the plate. 2-0 the count here in the top of the first inning. Now the 2-0 count. Swung on, fouled back off the screen. 2-1 the counts. Legion ball, a little different than high school. Played 9 innings in Legion. not 7 like you do in high school baseball. 2-1 the count. Nelson ready. And the pitch misses up high. 3-1 the count. Braxton Burke waiting on deck. And the 3-1 pitch. Swung on. This is popped foul. This will get out of play down the right field line. Count is now even at 3-2 to Joel Nelson, second baseman for this South Charleston post-94 team. Majority of the players are from George Washington, but they have St. Albans. Also, you've got Huntington St. Joe, Scott, Winfield on the roster as well, as this one's popped foul behind the plate. Still 3-2 the count. Owen Sonricker on the mound. Looks in, gets the call and the pitch. High fastball, fouled back again. Staying alive is Joel Nelson. Three and two the count. Sonricker ready and the pitch. This is inside, ball 4. And Joel Nelson draw a leadoff walk to start the game.
Now batting post 94, number 1, Braxton Burke.
So Nelson goes to first, and Braxton Burke will be at the plate. Braxton Burke played at St. Albans. Takes his time, ready, stands in the box. And the pitch. Squares the bunt, lays it down the first base side. Going to be picked up there by Fosilier. He'll tag the bag at at first in time to retire Burke. Joel Nelson will move up to second. So the sacrifice works for South Charleston. Runner at second and 1 out. That'll bring up now Luke Gordon. Gordon played at George Washington, playing center field this afternoon. And the pitch. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Joel Nelson gets a pretty good sized lead off of second. Was bouncing around on that right before that last pitch. Gets that lead again. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Calling for it is the shortstop. Colton Edwards comes over and makes the catch. And now there's 2 outs here in the inning.
Now batting for post 94, number 23, Ryan Anderson.
So 2 outs, runner at second, Ryan Anderson at the plate. Ryan Anderson played at George Washington, class of 27. So getting ready to go into his senior year. High on the plate today for South Charleston. And the pitch. There goes the runner off to third. Ball popped out of play. So Joel Nelson will have to go back to second base. Joel Nelson reached on a leadoff walk. Braxton Burke then sacrificed and bunted his way up to second for Nelson. And then Luke Gordon popped out to shortstop. So 2 outs, runner at first, or runner at second here in the top of the first inning. Now the pitch. Swung on, popped foul. Count now 0-2 to Ryan Anderson. That time, Joel Nelson did not take off to third. So 0-2 the count. Sonricker ready. Looks in, gets the pitch that he wants, comes set. And the pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 1. Fastball up high, 1-2 the count. Nelson gets this lead from second. Sonricker looks back, throws it. Off-speed pitch, fouled back. Still 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at second. Nobody out here no runs in so far. We're in the top half of the first inning. Sonricker comes set. Looks back at second, now steps off. Is getting back is Nelson. Once again, Sonricker comes set and the pitch. This is too far outside. Makes the count now 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs here in the top of the first. And the pitch to Anderson. Misses too far inside. Ball 3. Full count now for Ryan Anderson. Eli Smith waiting on deck for South Charleston. Sonricker ready. And the pitch. Swung on, missed, strike 3, and that will do it for South Charleston here in the top half of the first inning. No runs, no hits, there was no errors, and one runner left on base. We will head to the bottom half of the first inning. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're watching the American Legion State Baseball Tournament on Video Productions of the Metro News TV.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, moving now to the bottom half of the first inning. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. Bridgeport will be at the plate. Luke Roig, Colton Edwards, Owen Sondernicker will be the first three to bat. And we'll face Eli Smith for South Charleston. Eli, right-handed pitcher. Eli from George Washington High School, 5'9", 185-pounder. Final warm-up tosses and the throw down by Anderson, and we are ready to go here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 44, Luke Roig.
Luke Roig will step to the plate. He'll be a senior next year at Bridgeport High School. Five foot 10, 180-pounder. Steps into the right side of the box, and we're ready to go. And the first pitch swung on, fouled straight back with the fastball. 0-1 the count. Tell Roig plays for Bridgeport. He's got that familiar Bridgeport batting helmet. Now the 0-1 pitch. Off speed, out in front, swings and misses for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Colton Edwards waiting on deck. And the 0-2 pitch. A little bit too far outside that time. 1-2 the count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped foul, out of play. Still 1-2 the count. Luke Roig at the plate, ready, and the pitch. Off speed, misses down low. 2-2 the count now. Now the pitch. Swung on, fouled back out of play once again. Still 2-2 the count to Luke Rowick, leadoff batter for this Bridgeport ball club. Eli Smith ready on the mound. Comes set and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on. This is popped down the right field line. It's going to get foul into the bullpen on the right side. Still 2-2. Two balls, two strikes in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Bridgeport and South Charleston. Luke Rowick steps back into the box. And the pitch. This one hit up the middle and through into center field. Our first hit of the ball game will be a strong single by Luke Rowick to start the inning off for Bridgeport. So both teams got the leadoff runner on. For South Charleston, it was a walk, and Luke Rowick, solid single up the middle.
17, Colton Edwards.
Colton Edwards will step to the plate, the shortstop for Bridgeport. Plays at Lincoln High School. Rowick gets his lead from first, and a toss over in time getting back. Eli Smith comes set, and the pitch squares the bunt, lays it down, right back it goes to Smith. He will throw it to second, and there is nobody there, and it goes into center field, and now the throw comes back into second, and everybody is going to be safe. Eli Smith fielded the ball and turned around to throw it to second base, and you can tell there was nobody there. Second baseman broke towards first, short stopped.
Now back for Bridgeport, number 12, Owen Saunders.
Did not, to actually moved over to third base, but nobody was there at second. So both runners are on base, second and first. It was the first error of the game. You have to give it to the pitcher on the throw, even though there was nobody there. And this one hit to the shortstop. Now they're trying to flip the double play. They get the one at second and not in time for the runner at first. So Colton Edwards is forced out. You got runners on the corners with one out for Bridgeport. That one from Sondernicker. So one out in the inning, runners on the corners. And now, Guy Avilo will be at the plate. We'll have a courtesy runner. Actually, no, we're going to pick up the equipment that was on Sonderricker. First and third now, one out. No score here in the bottom of the first inning. Eli Smith looks in, get the pitch, looks over at first. And the pitch swung on, fouled back, 0-1 the count. I'm going to change the baseball as that one was fouled back and hit off the backstop, which is brick here at Linda K. Epling Stadium. So they changed the baseball out. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. This one hits. Guy Avilo. And now the bases are loaded for Bridgeport here in the first inning.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 20, Dom Fazelaire.
Dom Fazelaire will step to the plate. Also plays at Bridgeport, class of 2028. Eli Smith here in the bottom of the first inning for South Charleston, looking at bases loaded and two outs. Or check that, one out. Not two, one out. First pitch, called strike one, 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. Strike call, hit the inside part of the plate, 1-1 the count now. Or check that, 0-2 the count. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed as that one stayed inside. Kind of a late swing by Fazelaire. And that is now the second out of the inning.
Now batting for post 68, number 16, Cole Arnett.
Cole Arnett will step to the plate now with bases loaded, 2 outs. And Eli Smith, 1 out away from getting out of a mess here in this first inning. Bases loaded, 2 outs. We've had a single, an error, and then a hit batsman, along with a fielder's choice in this first inning for Bridgeport, but no runs have crossed the plate yet. Cole Arnett will try to change that. The left fielder for Bridgeport. And the pitch. Swung on, hit foul, out of play to the right. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. This is down low, 1-1 the count. Eli Smith ready, and the 1-1. This one misses, ball 2, 2-1 the count. Smith ready in the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-2 now. All right, moving now to the second inning as this one's popped out of play. Eli Smith at the plate. Going back to the end of the first inning, you had Bridgeport that had bases loaded and 1 out. Did not get a run across. Good job by Eli Smith on the pitching mound, striking out the last 2 batters for Bridgeport. So we move now to the second inning. No score. Eli Smith swings, hits this one into left field, coming on and able to make the diving catch is the left fielder, Cole Arnett, for the first out of the inning. Good play out there by Cole. And that'll bring up now Gavin Comer. Plays at St. Albans, just graduated from St. Albans this year. Third baseman for the South Charleston post-94 team. And the pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch. Fastball hits that outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. To Gavin Comer. Wyatt Pence waiting on deck. And the pitch. Misses down low. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right side. Short hop play made by the second baseman. Rowick throws on the first in time to retire Comer. And there's quickly 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning.
Number 21, Wyatt Pitts.
So 2 outs in the inning, and that will bring up Wyatt Pence, the first baseman for this South Charleston ball club. Plays high school ball at Huntington St. Joe. First pitch on the way. Misses upstairs with the fastball for ball 1. Sonderricker working his second inning of work. And the pitch. There's a strike call. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back, just out of play. 1-2 the count. We're in the top of the second inning. No score, 2 outs. Wyatt Pence looking at an 0-2 count. And the pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back off the screen. Still 1-2. Carter McClung on deck, but there are 2 outs here in this second inning. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that will do it for South Charleston here in the second inning. A 1-2-3 inning here in the top half of the second. We will move to the bottom half of the second. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're watching the American Legion State Baseball Tournament for Beckley on Video Productions and the Metro News TV.
My name's Keith Sigmund. I'm the general manager here at Buchanan Mine. I find in Bluefield State graduates a characteristic that is uncommon in most today, and that characteristic is their work ethic.
Not afraid to spend as many hours as they need to spend here. They have a great work ethic.
Why we search for Bluefield State graduates is because they don't shy away from the challenge.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No hassle, no appointments, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Moving now to the bottom half of the second inning. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. Be the bottom third of the lineup coming up for Bridgeport here in this second inning. Chase Kinsey will lead it off, followed by Alex Green and Colin Verboski. Once again, this is the third of 4 games to be played in this first day of the state tournament. Coming after this matchup, will be Morgantown post 2 against Beckley Bash post 32. Should be a good matchup between those two. Morgantown comes into that matchup with a losing record, sitting at 11-12. We'll see that matchup coming up next. Chase Kinsey steps to the plate, plays at Grafton High School, and the first pitch from Eli Smith misses with an inside fastball. 1-0 the count. Eli Smith worked out of a jam in the first inning, had bases loaded and 1 out. Nobody scored. As this one is lofted into right field, this will get down in front of the right fielder Carter McClung. And the second hit of the game for Bridgeport, a single by Chase Kinsey.
Now batting for post 68, number 25, Alex Green.
Alex Green now will step to the plate. We will have a courtesy runner for Chase Kinsey.
Courtesy runner for Bridgeport, number 4, Max Conley.
Max Conley will come in to run for Chase Kinsey. And we'll bring up Alex Green now to the plate. Alex plays at Lincoln High School. Class of 2029. Eli Smith ready on the mound. Looks in, gets the call. Looks over at first base. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Quick throw down the first and getting back in time. Oh, and 1 the count. And the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch. Hit the inside part of the plate. 0-2 the count. Conley gets his lead from first. And the pitch home. This one outside, another whip throw down to first. This time Conley slides back safely. 1-2 the count. In the top half of the second inning, no score. 1-2 the pitch on the way from Eli Smith. Off speed, swung on and missed by Alex Green. Strikeout number 3 for Eli Smith so far in this game. First out here in the second inning. Bring up Colin Verboski to the plate, third baseman. Played high school ball at North Marion High School. Eli Smith comes set, now toss over to first, dive back in time, and they pick off Maddox Conley at first base. Well, that's a great move on the pickoff play by Eli Smith. Came set. It was a big lead by Conley. He actually was leaning towards second, but the dive in and the tag right on the chest before the hand got back to the bag. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. So nobody on, 2 outs for Bosky at the plate. 0-1 the count now as he fouled that one away. Eli Smith comes set and ready with the pitch. Off speed, misses off the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Too far inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. 9th batter in the lineup for Bridgeport. Top of the lineup, Luke Roig waiting on deck. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped foul, out of play. One thing here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, you always got to wonder is how many cars will be hit. Now this pitch misses outside. There's been a lot of times where you can sit up in the press box and you hear it hit the car or truck or whatever. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. Inside, they're going to look down at first. He did not go around. That's going to draw a walk for Colin Verbosky. So a 2-out walk issued by Eli Smith will bring the top of the lineup up for Bridgeport here in the 2nd inning.
Now batting for post 68, number 44, Luke Roig.
Luke Roig will be at the plate. Singled and was left stranded at third back in the 1st inning. Smith ready and the pitch. Off speed, misses outside for ball 1. Verbosky gets his lead from first. Eli Smith ready. And the pitch. Another snap throw down to first. Verbosky, ball gets away from the first baseman into right field, but not far enough for Verbosky to try to move up to second. 2-0 the count to Luke Roig. And the pitch. Off speed, ball pops away from the catcher Anderson, but not far enough for Bosky to try to move up. It is now 3-0 the count. Now the pitch. Strike called. Hit the outside part of the plate. 3-1 the count. Anderson behind the plate. Ball popped out of his glove, and he's looking at his glove saying, man, what happened there? Not used to that happening to him. 3-1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on. Fouled back, and Eli Smith has worked the count full now, 3-2. So you'll have Verbosky will take off from first with there being 2 outs in the inning. Roig ready at the plate. Eli Smith looks in and throws it over to first, and diving back safely is Verbosky. Again, Eli Smith has already picked off 1 runner in this inning. Now the pitch, there goes the runner, swung on and missed, strike 3. Luke Roig will strike out, and that will do it for Bridgeport here in this 2nd inning. This time, Bridgeport gets a runner on base. Had 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We will head to the bottom half of the 2nd inning. No score, but actually we'll go to the top half of the 3rd inning. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're watching the American Legion State Baseball Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
This summer, 2 fan favorites are back.
Honey, pepper, pimento, pineapple, dragon fruit. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. Honey, pepper, pimento. Yeah, that pimento. Pineapple, dragon fruit. Bringing that pineapple back. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. They're so back. Honey, pepper, pimento.
Which favorite will you choose?
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands,
plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Moving now to the third inning of play here at Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley between South Charleston and Bridgeport. No score. Bridgeport has had opportunities, though. They have left 4 runners on base in the first 2 innings, left the bases loaded in the first, and left another runner on in the second inning. But no runs across, and we'll see the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for South Charleston here in this third inning. Again, third of 4 games we played here today. One more coming up after this one will be Morgantown and Beckley. Owen Sonricker starting his third inning of work. First pitch on the way to Carter McClung. This is down low for ball 1. Carter McClung played at Scott High School. And the pitch swung on, hit foul down the third base side. Past Colin Verboski. Makes your count now 1-1. It'll be Carter McClung, Preston Kiffler in the top of the lineup, and Joel Nelson coming up for South Charleston here in the third inning. Now the pitch. This is down low. 2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a strike call. 2-2 the count. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, popped foul. This is going to get out of play. Still 2-2 the count to Carter McClung. And the pitch stays inside. 3-2 the count. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is upstairs, ball 4. Carter McClung will draw a leadoff walk here in the third inning for South Charleston. I'm going to bring up now Preston Kiefler. Kiefler from Winfield High School, playing left field. South Charleston still looking for their first hit. They have had, with McClung at first, 2 runners on base, as this one, a little bit too far inside, ball pops away from the catcher, Chase Kinsey, and moving up to second will be McClung. Looked like that one's going to be kind of close and almost hit Kieffer, but ball popped away from the catcher and able to move up as McClung to second. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swears the bunt, pulls it back, looks at strike 1. So 1-1 the count. Runner at second, nobody on. Here in the top half of the third. And the pitch. Square to bunt again. Pops it up on the infield. It's going to be caught by Fazelaire at first for the first out here in the inning. Tried to bunt it down that first base side to move the runner over to third, but popped it up, and Fazelaire was there to make the catch. So now for South Charleston, we'll go to the top of the lineup. Joel Nelson will step to the plate. Was walked and left stranded at second back in the first inning. And the first pitch swung on, hit to the right side. It's hooking foul. And we'll get into foul territory. 0-1 the count. There is a lot of room here at Linda K. Epling Stadium in foul territory. That was just a little bit too far for the right fielder, Alex Green, to come over and try to make the catch. 0-1 the count. Runner stands at second, Carter McClung. Sondricker comes set, and the pitch. There goes the runner off to third. This one's lofted into center field. Coming over and able to make the catch is Avio, and heading back to second, and they get the double play. Carter McClung took off on the pitch to third. The ball lofted in the air. Strong throw from center field back to second. Able to double off McClung, and the inning comes to an end. We have played 2.5. We will move to the bottom half of the third inning. No score between Bridgeport and South Charleston. You're watching the American Legion State Baseball Tournament on the Metro News TV and also on Video Productions.
At WVU Tech, you get more than a college experience. You get the tools you need to be successful, break barriers, and land opportunities, all at an affordable price. With the best return on investment in West Virginia and a small, supportive campus. Find out what being a Golden Bear can mean for you today. Start your application at wvutech.edu.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, moving now to the bottom half of the third inning. No score. Bridgeport coming to the plate. For South Charleston, they're still looking for their first hit. They've left a couple of runners on base. Bridgeport's gotten 2 hits in this game so far. They've left 4 runners on base. They'll bring up the 2, 3, and 4 batters. Colton Edwards will lead it off. He reached on an error back in the first inning. Eli Smith on the mound for South Charleston. Eli ready. And the first pitch. Swung on and missed. And a ball reaching outside. 0-1 the count. Was kind of fooled there on that off-speed pitch. So he broke across the plate out of the strike zone when he swung. 0-1 the count. Eli ready and the pitch. This one hit foul down the right side. 0-2 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on, popped foul. This is going to get out of play. Still 0-2 the count to Colton Edwards. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped foul once again in foul territory. Come over the first baseman. Wyatt Pence has some room and is able to make the catch for the first out in the inning.
Now batter for post 68, number 12, Owen Sondricker.
So now Owen Sondricker will be at the plate. Sondricker reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning, was left stranded at second when Bridgeport had the bases loaded. Eli Smith ready and the pitch. Strike call at the inside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. Too far inside and able to move out of the way was Sondricker. So 1-1 the count. Did a good job of getting out of the way. I thought that was going to hit him, but was able to jump out of the way. So 1-1 the count. Eli Smith ready. And the pitch. Swung on. This is hit to right field. Moving over is Carter McClung. And ball started tailing off a little bit quicker than he thought, but he was able to get over there and make the catch. And quickly 2 outs here in this third inning. Good play by Carter McClung.
Now back for Bridgeport, number 41, Guy Avalio.
Guy Avalio now will be at the plate. Avalio from Bridgeport was hit by a pitch in the first inning. And the pitch. This is outside for ball one. 1-0 the count. We're in the bottom of the third. No score. And the pitch. And this one hit to the right side. This will get through into right field for a 2-out single. They're going to try to throw it to first in time, and they do. Carter McClung was playing a short right field. He comes in, throw it to first base, and they were able to get Avalio out. Watch that one more time before we go to break. This was a shot to the right side as Carter McClung was playing short, makes the strong throw into first, and boy, that's a close call, but they call him out, and that will do it for Bridgeport here in this third inning. We will head to the fourth. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're watching the American Legion State Baseball Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, moving on to the fourth inning. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport in this American Legion State Baseball Tournament. Once again, the winner of this tournament, which will crown a champion on Monday, will head to Cherryville, North Carolina for the Mid-Atlantic Regional Tournament starting on August the 5th. Wheeling, the two-time defending state champs, they moved on, winning their first game today against Potomac Valley by a score of 10-0. So we move now to the fourth inning of play. Braxton Burke, Luke Gordon, Ryan Anderson, the three to bat. Braxton Burke looks at ball one. He sacrificed bunts back in the first inning. And the pitch. Sonricker, and this one misses outside. 2-0 the count. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed with a fastball. 2-1 the count. Braxton Burke played his high school ball at St. Albans High School. And the pitch. Swung on. Inside fastball this time. Swung and missed. 2-2 the count now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, lofted into center field. Drifting back is Aviolo, who makes the catch for the first out here in the fourth inning.
Now back for post 94, number 7, Luke Gordon.
Now Luke Gordon will step to the plate. He flew out to Colton Edwards at shortstop back in the first. 0 for 1. Left-handed batter for South Charleston. Played high school ball at GW. And the pitch. Swung on. Ripped down the first base side. Foul. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. Misses too far inside. 1-1 the count. It's a beautiful day here in Beckley. Partly cloudy skies. That wind every now and then gusts up from left to right. And the 0-1 pitch swung on. Chopper to the second baseman. Picked up there by Rowick. Throw on the first in time to retire Luke Gordon. And there's quickly 2 outs here in the 4th inning for South Charleston. I'll bring up now Ryan Anderson. Struck out back in the 1st inning. Sonricker ready on the mound and the pitch. Strike called. Hits the outside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. Misses upstairs. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Now the pitch. This one misses outside. 3-1 the count. Now the 3-1 pitch. There's a strike call. Hit the outside part of the plate. 3-2 the count now to Ryan Anderson. Eli Smith waiting on deck. There are 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Inside fastball, ripped foul, down to third base side, foul. Still 3-2 the count. Just a little waiting as they have to go get the baseball down on the fence on the left field side. They get that taken care of. Now we're ready. 3-2 the count. 2 outs in the top half of the 4th inning. And the pitch. Swung on. Chopper. Foul. Down to third base side. Still 3-2. Sonricker ready, and the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Still 3-2 the count to Ryan Anderson. Now the pitch. Swung on, foul tipped into the glove of the catcher, Chase Kinsey, and that will do it for Bridgeport here in this 4th inning. No runners scored, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We will move to the bottom half of the 4th. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're listening to the 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
For over 20 years, Dan Cava Toyota World has been more than a dealership. We're family-owned, community-focused, and committed to taking care of our customers long after the sale. Our commitment doesn't stop when you drive off the lot. With factory-trained technicians and a service team you can trust, we're here to keep your vehicle running at its best for years to come. So when it's time to get your next vehicle, choose the dealership that's been serving the community for generations. Visit Dan Cava Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
Moving now to the bottom half of the fourth inning. No score. Good matchup between South Charleston and Bridgeport in game number 3 of this American Legion State Baseball Tournament. It will be the 5, 6, and 7 batters coming up for Bridgeport to face Eli Smith. Eli got in some trouble in the first inning, loading the bases up, but since then has only given up 1 hit. Matter of fact, he's only given up 2 hits in this game. He has struck out 4 batters. Getting up those 2 hits, has walked a batter, hit a batter, but no runs have crossed. So Eli ready to go here in this 4th inning. Will face Dom Fazelaire, Cole Arnett, Chase Kinsey, the 3 to bat for Bridgeport here in this 4th inning. Again, coming up next, game number 4 will be Morgantown against Beckley. Start time right around 7 o'clock tonight. 2 games already played. Berkeley Post defeated Parkersburg 8-4, and Wheeling defeated Potomac Valley by the score of 10-0. First pitch, Eli Smith. Watches this one goes outside. Does Fazelaire for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. This one misses inside. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit it foul, out of play. 2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down low, ball 3, 3-1. Catcher Ryan Anderson looked back and said, "Are you sure about that?" That was a close pitch. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, popped out of play. 3-2 the count. Fazelaire struck out back in the first inning. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up. This one will get into the stands to the right. Still 3-2. Three and 2 the count. Eli Smith comes set, and time called at the plate by Fazelaire. He'll step out. And now we're ready to go. Eli Smith with the pitch home. This is too far outside. Fazelaire draws a opening walk here in the 4th inning. Brings up now Cole Arnett. Arnett also struck out in the first inning. Now the pitch squares the bunt as Arnett pops it up and it goes foul, out of play. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. Arnett squares the bunt again. This time lays it down. Good bunt picked up by the third baseman Comer. Toss it on the first in time, so the sacrifice works. And Fazelaire moves up to second base.
Batting for Bridgeport, number 22, Chase Kinsey.
So 1 out of the inning, and Chase Kinsey will be at the plate. Eli Smith steps off. And now gets the pitch that he wants as Fazelaire gets his lead from second, and the pitch swung on and missed. Actually fouled away. 0-1 the count. Runner at second. 1 out here in the 4th inning. No score between South Charleston and Bridgeport. Chase Kinsey at the plate ready. Eli Smith looks back at second. And the pitch. Called strike. 1-0-2 the count. Eli Smith ready. Comes set. And the pitch to Kinsey. Swung on, lost, or hit into shortstop, picked up there by Braxton Burke. He will toss it on to first in time to retire Chase Kinsey, but it allows Dom Fosilier to move over to third.
Now batting for post 68, number 25.
So for the second time today, Bridgeport has a runner at third base. 2 outs in the inning. And that'll bring up now Alex Green. Alex Green also struck out in that first time at bat. So Eli Smith went through a stretch where he struck out 3 of 4 batters in the first and second inning. This one misses inside with the off-speed pitch. 0-1 the count. Fosilier stands at third. And the pitch. Once again inside, misses with the fastball. 2-0 the count. Fosilier gets his lead from third. And the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, line shot. This will bring the first run of the game home. It will go to the wall, rounding first. Heading over to second will be Alex Green. Ball fumbled out in left field, but Green goes in standing up. It'll be a double and an RBI as Fosilier comes in to score, and Bridgeport has scored the first run of the game here in the fourth inning.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 21, Colin Brabowski.
Fosilier scores as you look at this pitch on the inside part of the plate. Good job of getting the bat around by Alex Green and ripped it down that left field line for a double and an RBI, and Bridgeport leads 1-0. This pitch misses outside for ball one. Colin Brabowski at the plate now. 1-0 the count. Colin walked in the second inning, was left stranded at first. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. And the 1-2 pitch. Too far inside. Ball 2. 2-2 the count. Top of the lineup. Luke Roig waiting on deck. There are 2 outs here in this inning. 1 run in for Bridgeport. And the 2-2 pitch. Stays on the inside part of the plate. Misses too far inside. Ball 3. Full count now to Colin Brabowski. Eli Smith been able to get out of messes in the first inning and just gave up his first run here. Trying to get out of another mess here in the fourth inning. This one misses up high, ball 4, and Brabowski will walk for the second time this afternoon. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Luke Roig will be at the plate.
Number 44, Luke Roig.
Roig is 1 for 2, single and left stranded at third in the first, struck out in the second. And the pitch. This is outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, chopped foul off the screen behind the plate. 1-1 the count. And the pitch, too far inside. 2-1 the count. Now timeout called as the catcher, Ryan Anderson, will come out to talk to Eli Smith. So after the meeting in the mound between the catcher and also Braxton Burke came in from shortstop to talk. Get that situated, and now going back behind the plate is the catcher, Ryan Anderson. Eli Smith looking at a 2-1 count to Luke Rohrig with Alex Green standing at second and Colin Verboski at first. 1 run in for Bridgeport here in this 4th inning. And they will try a pickoff play, throw it back to second. It throws behind. It goes into center field, but Alex Green does not try to move up to third, so still standing at first and second. Might have been a lot closer play if the ball wasn't thrown behind the second base bag, closer to the shortstop side. 2-1 the count and the pitch. Swung on. Hit to the right side, coming over and in as the right fielder, but also going out as the second baseman making the call. Joe Nelson will make the catch, the second baseman, and that will end the inning for Bridgeport here in this 4th inning. But Bridgeport scores a run. We will head now to the 5th. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner or 2 runners left on base. We'll head to the 5th. 1-0 your score. Bridgeport leads South Charleston. You're watching the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley, Fred Persinger II with you as we move now to the 5th inning. 1-0 your score. Bridgeport post 68 leads South Charleston post 94. Coming up for South Charleston in this 5th inning will be the 4, 5, and 6 batters. We'll check that, the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Eli Smith will lead it off. Eli flied out to left field back in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1.
Now back to South Charleston, number 14.
Owen Sonricker still on the mound for Bridgeport. And the first pitch swung on. There's a shot into the gap into left field. This is going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Rounding first, heading for second is Eli Smith, and he will go in with a stand-up double to start the 5th inning for South Charleston. That is the first hit of the game for South Charleston, and is a leadoff double by Eli Smith. So now Gavin Comer will step to the plate.
Courtesy runner for South Charleston, number 3, Jackson Kimball.
Jackson Kimball will come in to run for Eli Smith at second. Jackson Kimball plays high school ball at Charleston Catholic stands there at second base now with nobody out here in the top half of the fifth. Squaring to bunt, bumps it, pops it up, foul. Soundbreaker cannot come over and make the play from the mound. Gavin Comer has it 0-1. He's trying every which way was Comer to get that ball down because it was an inside pitch, probably ball one, but he was trying to get the runner over to third. Was able to get the bat on the ball, but popped it up, and nobody could catch it for Bridgeport. So 0-1 the count. Zollricker comes set. Square to bunt again. Lays it down this time right back to the pitcher, and the toss over to first in time to retire Gavin Comer, but the runner moves over to third, and the tying run now stands at third base with one out for South Charleston, and Wyatt Pence will step to the plate.
Out for South Charleston, number 21, Wyatt Pence.
So sacrifice work for South Charleston. Now they've got a chance to get this run in. First time of the day that they have a runner standing at third base to South Charleston. That is Jackson Kimball stands there now. This one fouled straight back by Wyatt Pence. 0-1 the count to the Huntington St. Joe first baseman. 0-1 the count, or actually he's 0-for-1 in the game with a strikeout back in the second inning. It's also 0-1 the count. And the pitch swung on, missed on a late fastball. 0-2 the count. Sonricker comes set, looks over at third as Jackson Kimball gets his lead, and the pitch too far inside. Backs him off the plate a little bit. 1-2 the count. Now time called as we've got a baseball coming in from the bullpen of South Charleston. They've got the bullpen going. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. This one misses outside. 2-2 the count. And Stonericker once again steps off as the ball gets away again from the bullpen. Two and two the count. And the pitch swung on, popped foul out of play down the right field line. Still 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at third for South Charleston. Bridgeport leading 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Too far inside, but they said it foul tipped into the glove of the catcher, Chase Kinsey. And Wyatt Pence will be called for a strikeout in the second out of the inning. He was trying to get out of the way of that pitch, but it was too far inside, but he brought the bat around, and it actually foul tipped right into the glove of Chase Kinsey for the second out. For South Charleston, Carter McClung now steps to the plate. He walked back in the second inning. First pitch, too far outside. Ball pops away from the catcher, but not far enough away for the runner to try to score from third. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Check the swing and fouls this one out. 1-1 the count now to Carter McClung. Jackson Kimball gets his lead from third. He is pitch running for Eli Smith, who led the inning off with a double. And the pitch. Offside or outside off the plate. Makes the count now 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch, swung on, hit to the left side and through into left field. That will bring the tying run home to score. An RBI single by Carter McClung has tied the game up at 1. On a 2-1 pitch, Carter McClung was able to drive it into left field and allow a run to score for South Charleston. We got a tie ball game here in the top half of the 5th inning, tied at 1. And now Preston Kiefler will be at the plate for South Charleston. And the pitch. Strike called. Hit the outside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Runner takes off to second. Ball is lifted into right field and gets down for a single. Around second, heading for third. And going to be safe is Carter McClung. And South Charleston with 2 outs have runners on the corners. 2-out single by Preston Kiefler takes it back to the top of the lineup.
Now batting for post 94, number 4, Joel Nelson.
And Joel Nelson will step to the plate. He reached on a walk in the first inning, flew out in the third inning. So 0 for 1 in the game. Runners at first and third. 1 run in here in the 5th inning for South Charleston. We are tied at 1. Now the pitch. Off speed, hit the inside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 pitch. Runner takes off for second. They will allow him to go to second. So now runners at second and third. Hit here by Joel Nelson could plate 2 runs for South Charleston. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit foul. Back out of play, 1-2 the count. Now the pitch. Too far outside. Evens the count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in. Runners at second and third for South Charleston. Sonericker comes set and the pitch. This is just off the plate outside. The count is now full, 3-2. Nelson ready. Waits the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit to the left side, picked up there by the shortstop Edwards. Throw on the first in time to retire Joel Nelson, and the inning has come to an end. But South Charleston has tied the game up. 1 run on 3 hits. There were no errors. 2 runners left on base. We'll head to the bottom half of the 5th inning in a 1-1 ball game between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're listening to the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley, West Virginia. Fred Persinger II with you. We move now to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Good ball game between South Charleston and Bridgeport. We're tied at 1. Coming up for Bridgeport in this fifth inning will be the 2, 3, and 4 batters. Colton Edwards, Owen Sonderricker, and Guy Avilio. So Colton Edwards stepped to the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the game, reached on an error in the first inning and flew out in the third. First pitch inside as Eli Smith starts his fifth inning of work. 1-0 the count. Fastball hits the outside part of the plate on this one. 1-1 the count now to Colton Edwards. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, reached out, lofted this one into left field. Coming in, making the play is Preston Kiefler for South Charleston for the first out here in the inning.
68, number 12, Owen Sonderricker.
Owen Sonderricker now will step to the plate. Sonderricker 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and flew out. And the first pitch misses down low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 count, or pitch. This one chopper, high chopper to third base, picked up there by Comer. Throw on the run, low throw, but Wyatt Pence could not make the scoop play at first, and reaching will be Sonderricker. Look at the replay. It was a high chopper. It was a really tough play for Comer. From third base, comes in, makes the play, and then tries to make the strong throws. A low throw came up. Wyatt Pence is not able to hold on to it.
Bridgeport, number 41, Guy Avilio.
Avilio will be at the plate. Avilio is 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch and grounded out. First pitch on the way. Misses way outside. Ball pops away from the catcher. Ryan Anderson moving up to second base is Sonderricker. So Bridgeport now has a runner at second with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Tie ball game. Here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, not only do you have a lot of room down the foul lanes, but you also do have a lot of room behind home plate. So the ball pops away from the catcher. Good opportunity for the runner to move up. There's a strike inside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. Dom Fazelaire waiting on deck. And the pitch. This one misses down low. 2-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, lofted into center field. Drifting back is Luke Gordon. He's underneath it, makes the catch. No tag at second base by Sonderricker, and that will now be 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting for post 68, number 20, Dom Fazelaire.
Dom Fazelaire will be coming to the plate now. First baseman for this Bridgeport team was 0 for 1 with a strikeout, reached on a walk and came around to score the run for Bridgeport's last inning. Sonderricker gets his lead from second. And the pitch. And a quick throw down to second. Good throw by Anderson, but getting back safely in time. 1-0 the count now to Fazelaire. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike call, 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Too far inside with that fastball, 2-1 the count. Runner at second, 2 outs here in the inning. We're in the top or bottom half of the 5th. And the pitch swung on. This is hit to right field. Coming on and able to make the catch is Carter McClung, and that will do it for Bridgeport here in this 5th inning. They got no runs, no hits. There was an error in the inning. 1 runner left on base. We will head to the 6th inning. And your score, South Charleston 1, Bridgeport 1. You're watching the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournaments on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
Need a truck that's ready for work, weekends, and everything in between? Right now at Dan Cava GMC, get up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s, or save up to $4,000 off all new GMC Canyon Elevations, offering bold styles, advanced technology, and everyday practicality. Come explore our all-new GMC Yukons, built for busy families and big adventures. All this and more at Dan Cava GMC in Bridgeport. Shop the world.
I'm Sean Kovich, Mountaineer Golf Coach. When disaster strikes your home, business, or golf game, call the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium in Beckley as we move now to the 6th inning. And a 1-1 ball game. South Charleston will be bringing the 2, 3, and 4 batters to the plate. Owen Sonricker will start his 6th inning of work on the mound for Bridgeport and will face Braxton Burke,
Number 1, Braxton Burke.
Luke Gordon, and Ryan Anderson. Braxton Burke, 0 for 1 in the game, and sacrificed back at the 1st inning. Grounded out in the 3rd. First one misses down low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, chopper foul down the 3rd base side. 1-1 the count. Coming up next, it is Morgantown against Beckley. We'll close out day number 1 of this state tournament. Games will start again tomorrow at 10 a.m. 1-1 pitch. Swung, hit to the shortstop. Picked up there by Colton Edwards. Strong throw on the first. In time to retire Braxton Burke for the first out here in the inning.
Now batting for post 94, number 7, Luke Gordon.
Now Luke Gordon will be at the plate. Luke Gordon in this game, 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. It's this one down the first base side. Nice diving play made by Fazelaire. Tosses it on to first in time. Good job by Sonricker to cover the bag. That's a great play, and there's 2 outs here in the inning. It's a sharply hit ball that time by Gordon. But a great diving stop made by Fazelaire. And a good toss on the way to first, and able to get Gordon by about a half a step. Ryan Anderson now at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the game. A couple of strikeouts. And the pitch swung on. This is lofted into left field, going back, looking up, and this one is going to be over the head of the left fielder, Cole Arnett, and go over the fence for a ground rule double. Ryan Anderson with his first hit of the game. It looks like we will have a courtesy runner for him.
Now batting for post 94, number 14, Eli Smith.
So runner at second now with Eli Smith stepping to the plate. First pitch. Misses too far inside. One and 0 the count. And the 1-0 pitch. Misses down low. 2-0 the count. Chase Litton is the runner at second. As this one misses, 3-0 the count. Runner at second, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. In a 1-1 ball game. Sonricker will step off and reset. And ready to face Eli Smith, who got the first hit of the game last inning and scored the run with the double. There's a strike call, 3-1 the count, as he was taken all the way. Three and 1 the count. And the pitch. There's ball 4. So Eli Smith has reached base for the second time today. He'll be at first. While Litton stands at second, and coming to the plate is Gavin Comer.
Runner for South Charleston, number 3, Jackson Kimball.
For the first 4 innings, South Charleston did not get a hit. They got 3 hits last inning. Got it hit here in the 6th. And threatening to take the lead again. Gavin Comer. Ready at the plate and the first pitch. This is low and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit to the left side, picked up there by the shortstop Edwards. He'll toss it on to second to retire Eli Smith, and that will do it for South Charleston here in this top half of the 6th inning. No runs scored on 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. As we will head to the bottom half of the 6th in a 1-1 ball game between South Charleston and Bridgeport. You're watching the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
My name's Keith Sigmund. I'm the general manager here at Buchanan Mine. I find in Bluefield State graduates a characteristic that is uncommon in most today, and that characteristic is their work ethic.
Not afraid to spend as many hours as they need to spend here. They have a great work ethic.
Why we search for Bluefield State graduates is because they don't shy away from the challenge.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No hassle, no appointments, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Moving now to the bottom half of the 6th inning, South Charleston and Bridgeport in a good matchup, tied up at 1 in this 3rd of 4 games here on the first day of the American Legion Baseball State Tournament. First game this morning, Berkeley Post number 14 defeated Parkersburg Post 15 by the score of 8-4. And the second game, Wheeling, the 2-time defending state champs, they've defeated Potomac Valley by the score of 10-0. So Berkeley Post moves on to play tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 7, that's where Wheeling will play. Parkersburg will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Potomac Valley will play at around 1 tomorrow. We'll fill out the rest of the bracket after this game and the next game, which will feature Beckley and Morgantown. 0-1 the counts to Cole Arnett, who stands at the plate. He is 0 for 1 in the game, a sacrifice and a strikeout. 0-2 pitch, swung on, tried to hold off, could not do so, and he strikes out. Quickly one out here in the 6th inning. Eli Smith.
Now batting for post 68, number 22, Chase Kinsey.
That is his 5th strikeout of the game. So Chase Kinsey. First pitch, swings and misses on that fastball by Eli Smith. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. There's a strike called, hit the outside part of the plate. 0-2 the count now to Chase Kinsey. Now the pitch. Too far inside, ball 1, 1-2 the count. Eli Smith steps off and resets and ready to go now on this 1-2 pitch on the way. This was popped up to the right side. Coming over to the foul territory is Wyatt Pence and tried to make the catch, could not do so. Because he had his back towards the infield. That's a tough play for a first baseman to make. And it was a long run for Carter McClung, as you can take a look and see it popped up. And White trying to get over there and then just could not come back to the ball and falls in foul territory. 1-2 the count. Chase Kinsey steps back in. One out here in the 6th inning. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back, and Kinsey stays alive with that 1-2 count. One-two pitch misses down low, ball 2. 2 pitch, too far outside, ball 3, 3-2. Three and 2 the count. Swung on, fouled back. Still full count to Chase Kinsey. Alex Green waiting on deck. And the pitch. Off speed, just off the plate on the inside part of the plate. For ball 4, Chase Kinsey will walk to first with a 1-out walk here in the 6th.
Now batting for Bridgeport, number 25, Alex Green.
For Eli Smith, he has struck out 5 in the game. Has walked 4 and has hit 1 batter.
Courtesy runner for Bridgeport, number 4, Max Conley.
Max Conley is at first base to run. For Chase Kinsey as Alex Green will step to the plate. And the pitch swung on, fouled straight back. 0-1 the count. Alex Green awaits the 0-1 pitch from Eli Smith. It's on the way, stays too far inside as Alex Green hops out of the way. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a line shot into left center field. This is going to get down and go all the way to the wall, rounding second, heading over to the third, and trying to score. Here comes the throw in, and it's going to be late. Throw now goes to third, and he is going to be out, but the run did score before the out at third. That's just the second out of the inning, so the run scored anyway. But Alex Green will get an RBI double. He was thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple. So 2 outs in the inning and a run scores and makes your score now Bridgeport 2, South Charleston 1. That was a line shot by Alex Green into left center field. The runner came home to score, and you can tell he definitely scored before the tag was on at third. So 2 outs in the inning. And Colin Verboski will be at the plate. And the pitch. Swung on, popped foul, out of play, 0-1 the count. So bases are empty, but a run in for Bridgeport has given Bridgeport the 2-1 lead here in the 6th. And the pitch. High fastball swung on and missed by Verboski. 1-2 the count. One-two pitch. Misses outside. Ball 2, 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the third out here in the inning. But Bridgeport come up with a run here in the bottom half of the 6th. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, nobody left on base. We will head to the top half of the 7th inning with your score. Bridgeport 2, South Charleston 1. You're watching the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
This summer, 2 fan favorites are back.
Honey pepper pimento, pineapple dragon fruit. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. Honey pepper pimento, yeah, that pimento. Pineapple dragon fruit, bringing that pineapple back. They're back, they're so back. Yeah, they're bringing that flavor back. They're so back. Honey pepper pimento.
Which favorite will you choose?
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
It's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands.
Plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, and we move now to the top half of the 7th inning. Final chance for South Charleston as Bridgeport has taken the 2-1 lead here in the top half of the 7th inning. Coming up for South Charleston will be the bottom third of the lineup. Wyatt Pence, Carter McClung, Preston Keffler to face Owen Sondnicker, who is trying to pitch a complete game here.
For South Charleston, number 21, Wyatt.
Sondnicker's done a good job. He's given up 1 run on 4 hits. First pitch, strike 1 called. And the pitch swung on, chopped foul, 0-2 the count. The pitchers have done a really good job. Eli Smith for South Charleston, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs. Sondnicker starting his 7th inning of work. First pitch, or second pitch, is popped to the left side, drifting back is Cole Arnett in left center field. Underneath it, and makes the catch for the first out here in the 7th.
Now back post 94, number 8, Carter McClung.
Carter McClung will step to the plate now. He is 1 for 1. He's walked in, has singled in this game, was left stranded on second and third base at his time's up. And the pitch. misses for ball one. Carter McClung, and then Preston Keffler before we go back to the top of the lineup here in the seventh inning. This one called strike one, 1-1 the count. This one hit down the left field line. This is going to be fair and go all the way to the wall. Rounding first, heading into second will be Carter McClung. And South Charleston's not done yet. Tying run now at second base as Carter McClung gets his second hit of the game, has reached base all 3 times in this matchup. He now stands at second base with 1 out, brings up Preston Keffler. Keffler has been 1 for 2 in the game, a single and a fly out. Sondricker ready on the mound. Carter McClung gets his lead from second. And the pitch on the way to Keffler. Down low for ball one. Good stop behind the plate by Chase Kinsey. One to know the count. And the pitch. There goes a fake run down to third. Goes back to second. This is popped up to the right field. It cannot make the play, and it is a fair ball. We're going to have a tie ball game. Rounding third, Carter McClung. He is going to score. Standing at third with a 1-out RBI triple is Preston Keffler. And we are tied at 2. And the potential go-ahead run stands at third base for South Charleston. The ball was close to going foul, coming over Alex Green, and could not make the catch off the tip of his glove, and it goes all the way to the wall, and that allows the run to score. And Keffler now stands at third, and the infield for Bridgeport comes in. Here comes the pitch. This is outside, ball one. Top of the lineup, and Joel Nelson will be at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Has walked, flied out, and grounded out. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up to center field, coming over into right center field, able to make the catch, tagging at third, coming home is Keffler. Here comes the throw, cut off, and South Charleston has taken the lead here in the top half of the seventh inning. Joel Nelson gets an RBI on the fly out to center field. There's 2 outs in the inning now, but now South Charleston has taken a 3-2 lead over Bridgeport here in the top half of the seventh inning. Braxton Burke will step to the plate. He's 0 for 3 in the game, actually 0 for 2, had a sacrifice and then has grounded out twice. Tried to hold up his swing, could not do so. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Taking a little bit extra time as the umpire will walk out and hand the ball to Sondricker as that one is fouled back. Got a piece of Chase Kinsey on his thumb. Says he's okay, and little fist bump from the home plate umpire. We're ready to go. 0-2 count to Braxton Burke. And the pitch. Swung on. Chopper to the third baseman. Picked up there by Verboski. Throw on the way to first. Not in time. Beating it out on the hustle play was Braxton Burke. And the inning stays alive for South Charleston. A very close play at first. Let's see. Nice play by Verboski. Take it on that second hop. Strong throw over to first. And, yeah, he beat it out. No doubt about it. Braxton Burke hustling. And it looks like we might be having a pitching change here for Bridgeport. So what we will do is we will take a break and we will get you the new pitcher for Bridgeport. 3-2 your score. South Charleston with the lead. We're back after this break.
At WVU Tech, you get more than a college experience. You get the tools you need to be successful, break barriers, and land opportunities, all at an affordable price. With the best return on investment in West Virginia and a small, supportive campus. Find out what being a Golden Bear can mean for you today. Start your application at wvutech.edu.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, a new pitcher for Bridgeport here in this seventh inning will be Dom Foselaire, moving over from first base to take over at the mound to replace Owen Sondricker, who did a great job, just getting a little tired here in the last couple of innings. For the first 4 innings, he did not give up a hit, but gave up 3 hits in the 5th inning, 1 hit in the 6th inning, and has given up 3 hits here in this 7th inning. So pitching change has been made. Foselaire comes in from first base, and I am pretty sure that Sondricker will go over to first. So just a simple change there as Foselaire gets his final tosses. Foselaire played high school ball at Bridgeport, class of 2028. He's done with his warm-up tosses, and he will face Luke Gordon.
Number 20, Dom Foselaire.
Looks like Sondricker has moved to second base as Foselaire takes over on the mound. Luke Gordon at the plate. Squares the bunt, runner at first. Looks back, throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. Sliding in safely is Braxton Burke. There's 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs in for South Charleston as they now have taken the 3-2 lead here in the top half of the 7th inning. 1-0 count to Luke Gordon. Braxton Burke will take his lead. Now timeout called, as Chase Kinsey will run out to talk with Foselaire. Just making sure they're right on the calls. Luke Gordon will step back in, 0 for 3 in the game. South Charleston's been playing pretty good ball. As this pitch too far inside, they defeated Beckley twice in the Area 3 tournament and also defeated Milton to get here. Two 2-0 the count. And the pitch. Misses upstairs. Ball pops away from the catcher. That allows Braxton Burke to hustle his way over to third base. 3-0 the count to Luke Gordon. Ryan Anderson waiting on deck for South Charleston. And the pitch. There's a strike. Fastball right down the middle. 3-1 the count. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, line shot down the first base side, past the first baseman into right field. A run will score, and now the ball pops away from Alex Green in right field, rounding second and going back to second. And will be safe, will be Luke Gordon. So another run in for South Charleston here in this 7th inning. That is the 3rd run scored. They now have a 4-2 lead over Bridgeport.
Ryan Anderson.
Give an RBI single to Luke Gordon, and then the ball popped away from the right fielder, so an error allows him to move up to second base. So he stands there at second. Ryan Anderson at the plate. Anderson 1 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a double. First pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Fazolier ready, and the pitch swung on, reached out, hit to the third baseman, picked up there by Verboski. Low throw, but the catch is made and the inning is over. But what a top half of the 7th inning for South Charleston. They put 3 runs across here in the 7th inning. 3 runs. They got 4 hits. There was an error in the inning as well. 1 runner left on base. We will head. Final chance for Bridgeport. Your score, South Charleston 4, Bridgeport 2. You're watching the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, new pitcher coming in for South Charleston. Replacing Eli Smith is going to be Luke Gordon, who was in center field. He will now come in to pitch here in the 7th inning, trying to get South Charleston the win. South Charleston did not score a run until the 5th inning. They scored 1 run in the 5th, 3 in the 7th. They've taken a 4-2 lead. And Luke Gordon, 6'2", 170-pound left-handed pitcher, pitched at George Washington High, comes in to try to save this game for South Charleston to move on to that second round in the winner's bracket. Will face the top of the lineup for Bridgeport. Luke Roerick will be the first to hit. For South Charleston, they now have 4 runs on 8 hits. Bridgeport, 2 runs on 4 hits. Gordon ready, and the pitch. Fastball misses down low, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch, too far outside. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. The count, and the pitch on the way. Misses too far inside. Ball 3, 3-0. Left-handed pitcher Luke Gordon ready, and the pitch. There's ball 4. Luke Roeg walks on 4 pitches to start this 7th inning for Bridgeport.
Now batting for post 68, number 17, Colton Edwards.
Colton Edwards steps to the plate. Colton in this game is 0 for 3. He's reached on an error back in the first and has flied out a couple of times. Luke Gordon comes set. And a look over to first. Getting back safely is Rowick. Gordon comes set. And the pitch. There's a fastball for strike one. 0-1 the count to Colton Edwards. 4-2 the score. South Charleston scoring 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning to take the lead, trying to close it out. Swung on and missed on an outside fastball. Colton Edwards now looking at a 0-2 count. Roerick waiting at first. Started this inning off with a walk. Gordon comes set and the pitch. This one swung on, chopped her to third. Picked up there by the third baseman. Throw on the first. Picked up by Wyatt Pence. And that is the first out here in this 7th inning. Moving up to second is Roerick.
12, Owen Sondricker.
So 1 out of the inning, and Sondricker will be at the plate. Owen in the game is 0 for 3. He's reached on a fielder's choice and has flied out, then reached on an error. Now we got a timeout on the mound as Ryan Anderson is talking to Luke Gordon. With a runner at second base. 2-run lead for South Charleston. Owen Sondricker steps to the plate. Gordon comes set. And the pitch. Strike call with the fastball. 0-1 the count. Luke Gordon comes set. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on. High chopper to second base. Picked up there by Nelson. Toss it on to first in time to retire Sondricker. And the runner moves to third. And Bridgeport's down to their final out.
Now batting for post 68, number 41, Guy Avolio.
So Guy Avolio will be at the plate. Avolio in this game is 0 for 2, hit by a pitch in the first inning, grounded out a couple of times. First pitch looks at strike one. Got a runner at third, was his Rowick. But 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Final chance for Bridgeport. And the pitch. Too far outside. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Looked inside. Ball 2. 2-1. Again, the winner of this game will come back and play tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. It's against Berkeley. While the loser will play tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against Parkersburg. Swung on. Chopper to the third baseman. Picked up there by Comer. Toss on the first in time. And that is going to do it. South Charleston came back here in the 7th inning, scored 3 runs, and will defeat Bridgeport by the score of 4-2. We'll come back and recap it for you. You're listening to the West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions and Metro News TV.
You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong. And they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of the industry's best limited warranty. Visit your Honda Marine dealer today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, You don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access health right here at home.
In 1914, the same year the first commercial flight soared and the Panama Canal opened, Greer Industries was born. Herbert and Agnes Greer began in Morgantown, West Virginia, striking the first pick into the limestone formation that would become the backbone of one of the state's great industrial legacies. From the roads we drive on, the buildings we build, and the communities we serve, Greer Industries has been delivering quality for decades. At Greer Industries, we've been improving lives for more than a century.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Back here at Linda K. Epling Stadium, your final score, South Charleston defeats Bridgeport by the score of 4-2. South Charleston, 4 runs on 8 hits, a couple of errors, 5 runners left on base. For Bridgeport, 2 runs on 4 hits. They had a couple of errors as well. 8 runners left on base for Bridgeport. So now South Charleston has moved ahead in the winner's bracket. They will play tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock against Berkeley post number 15. While Bridgeport's will come back and play the first game tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. as they will take on Parkersburg. Coming up next, our final game of day number 1. Morgantown takes on Beckley. We'll have that game coming up for you. First pitch set for right around 7 o'clock. So look forward to calling that game for you here on Video Productions and also Metro News TV. Once again, your final scores. South Charleston defeats Bridgeport by the score of 4-2. Thanks for watching. This is Fred Persinger II on Metro News TV.